But here is the question you need to stay for, because there are two layers to this story, and most people only ever hear the first one. The seniors who do find this program and apply, a significant number of them still get denied, not because they do not qualify, because of one specific section on the application that almost nobody knows to complete correctly. The agency does not send those applications back for correction. They deny them, and the window closes for another year. I am going to show you exactly what that section is. But first, let me show you how much money we are actually talking about. Here is what this video covers: the name of the program and how it works, the dollar amounts, and they range from $2,220 to $7,400 per year depending on which tier you qualify for. Why 7.4 million eligible seniors have never applied. The exact mistake that gets most applications denied before they are ever reviewed. And the retroactive angle: do not legally owe.
But here's the question you need to stay for, because there are two layers to this story, and most people only ever hear the first one. The seniors who do find this program and apply, a significant number of them still get denied. Not because they do not qualify, because of one specific section on the application that almost nobody knows to complete correctly. The agency does not send those applications back for correction. They deny them, and the window closes for another year. I am going to show you exactly what that section is, but first, let me show you how much money we are actually talking about. Here is what this video covers: the name of the program and how it works, the dollar amounts, and they range from $2,220 to $7,400 per year depending on which tier you qualify for. Why 7.4 million eligible seniors have never applied. The exact mistake that gets most applications denied before they are ever reviewed. And the retroactive angle? Because in several states, if you qualified for this program in prior years and never knew you could go back and claim it. That last part is what most people never see coming. We will get there. Take a man named Gerald. He is 71 years old. He spent 28 years working as a mail carrier for the United States Postal Service in Akron, Ohio. He retired in 2019 with a small USPS pension and enrolled in Medicare the month he turned 65. Gerald is careful with money. He has been his whole life. He and his wife Barbara live on a combined income of $21,400 per year, his pension and her Social Security check. Every month for 6 years, $185 came out of Gerald's Social Security check, automatically for Medicare Part B. He never questioned it. It seemed like part of the deal. His neighbor mentioned the Medicare Savings Program at a church function in the spring of 2024. Gerald had never heard of it. He went to the Ohio Benefits online portal page. He found out he had been eligible since the day he enrolled in Medicare in 2018. 6 years. 6 years of $185 monthly premiums. $13,320 gone. The state never mentioned it. Medicare never mentioned it. His doctor's office never mentioned it. Gerald is not a cautionary tale. Gerald is the default. His situation is happening to 7.4 million people right now, and we have not gotten to the denial trap yet, the part that catches the people who do actually find this program. The program is called the Medicare Savings Program. It is a federal program administered through your state Medicaid office. The name is different by state. In Ohio, it is called the Medicare Savings Program. In California, it is called the Medicare Savings Program. In New York, it goes by the same name. The application process varies slightly by state, but the mechanism is the same everywhere. Here is how it works. Medicare Part B costs every enrollee $185 per month in 2026. That premium is deducted directly from your Social Security check before it arrives in your account. The Medicare Savings Program, if you qualify, pays that premium for you. The deduction disappears. Your Social Security check is $185 larger every single month for as long as you remain eligible. There are 4 tiers to this program. The first tier is called the Qualified Medicare Beneficiary Program, or QMB. This is the most comprehensive. If you qualify, the program pays your Part A premium, your Part B premium, your deductibles, your coinsurance, and your copayments. Providers are legally prohibited from billing you for those costs. That means no out-of-pocket Medicare expenses whatsoever. None. The second tier is the Specified Low-Income Medicare Beneficiary Program, or SLMB. This one pays your Part B premium in full. The $185 monthly charge disappears. The third tier is the Qualifying Individual Program, or QI. Same Part B premium coverage. Slightly higher income limit. The fourth tier is the Qualified Disabled and Working Individuals Program, which covers Part A premiums for people who do not qualify through age. Most seniors are looking at OMB or SLMB. Both eliminate the premium. OMB goes further. Here is what the actual savings look like. For QMB, the elimination of premiums, deductibles, and copayments is worth between $4,800 and $7,400 per year, depending on your Medicare usage. For SLMB and QI, the Part B premium alone is $2,220 per year. That is the floor. Over 10 years, a senior enrolled in SLMB keeps $22,200 that would otherwise leave their account automatically every month. A senior enrolled in QMB, if they have any meaningful Medicare usage at all, easily keeps $50,000 over a decade. No investment required, no financial product, no attorney, one application, and here's the detail that almost nobody knows. Those numbers assume you applied this year. In several states, if you qualified for this program in prior years and never knew about it, you can receive retroactive credits. In New York, retroactive benefits can go back as far as 3 months from the date of application. In some cases, the state itself will audit your premium history once you are enrolled and issue credits automatically. Gerald's situation in Ohio allowed him to receive a partial credit on prior year premiums once his application was processed. The county does not advertise this. You have to know to ask. This program is not new. The Qualified Medicare Beneficiary Program has existed since 1988. 1988. For 37 years, the federal government has operated a program that eliminates Medicare premiums for low to moderate income seniors. In 37 years, Medicare has never sent a single letter to a qualifying enrollee telling them it exists. Not one. Every month, the deduction happens automatically. Every month, the eligible senior pays it without knowing they do not have to. Here's the problem. Enrollment in the Medicare Savings Program is not automatic. There is no algorithm cross-referencing your income against your Medicare enrollment record. No notification arrives when you qualify. The burden of finding the program, filing the application, and meeting your state's deadline falls entirely on you. Medicare administers your premiums. Medicaid administers the program that eliminates them. They do not talk to each other in any way that would benefit you. The Kaiser Family Foundation has documented the enrollment gap for years. 7.4 million people qualify and are not enrolled. That number tells you exactly how many people are being left behind every year. Even when seniors find this program, many still lose it. Not because they do not qualify, because of enrollment windows that are never announced. Your state Medicaid office processes applications on a rolling basis, but there are annual redetermination deadlines that, if missed, terminate your benefit for the following year and require you to reapply from scratch. California's annual review cycle runs on a fixed schedule tied to your original enrollment date. New York requires annual renewal documentation. Ohio processes redeterminations automatically, but only if your income documentation is current in the system. These dates are not on your Medicare card. They are not in your monthly premium statement. If you do not already know to track them, the benefit terminates in silence and you wait another full year. But the deadline is actually the second biggest reason people lose this benefit. The first reason is what I told you about at the start, and we are there now. Technique. The specific mistake promised at the start. Delayed reveal payoff. Most states that administer the Medicare Savings Program run multiple assistance programs simultaneously through the same Medicaid office. The QMB application is a different submission from the SLMB application, which is different from the low-income subsidy application for prescription drug costs, which is different from the general Medicaid application. These programs exist side by side in the same agency with different eligibility rules, different income thresholds, and in some states, different forms. When a senior finds the program and applies for the wrong tier, the agency does not redirect the application. They process what was submitted, make a determination, and notify you. That is the first trap. Here is the second. And this is the specific section I told you about at the beginning. Every state that administers the Medicare Savings Program requires proof of income at the time of application. Your monthly benefit amounts. Your Social Security award letter. In states with asset tests, documentation of your bank accounts and savings. When a senior submits the application without attaching the income, verification documents, the application is denied. Not reviewed and returned for correction. Denied. Closed. One missing document. One automatic denial. One more year of $185 coming out of your Social Security check every month. Gerald had to reapply twice before his application was fully processed. The first time, he attached his Social Security statement, but not his pension documentation. Denied. The second time, he attached both. Approved. Technique. Numbered steps, exact search terms, government sites only. Highest compliance rate. Here is exactly what to do. Step 1. Confirm your eligibility. In 2026, the income limit for QMB is $1,275 per month for a single person or $1,724 per month for a couple. For SLMB, the limit is $1,526 per month for a single person or $2,058 for a couple. For QL, the limit is $1,715 per month for a single person or $2,312 for a couple. These are federal guidelines. Your state may have slightly different thresholds. Check your specific state's current limits before you file anything. Step 2. Find the correct application. Go directly to your state's official Medicaid website. Search your state name plus Medicare Savings Program Application 2026. Do not use a third-party site. Do not use a site asking you to create an account before it shows you a form. The official government site for your state is the only correct source. Step 3. Gather your documents before you open the form. Proof of Medicare enrollment, which is your Medicare card or a benefits verification letter from ssa.gov. Proof of income for every household member, which means your Social Security award letter, any pension statements, and documentation of any other monthly income. If your state has an asset test, your most recent bank statements for all accounts. Gather every document before you start the application. Attach all of them when you submit. Step 4. If you are enrolling in extra help for prescription drug costs at the same time, and you should check this simultaneously, that is a separate application filed at ssa.gov, not through your state Medicaid office. Many seniors qualify for both. Filing one does not file the other. Gerald's application was approved on his third attempt. His monthly Social Security check is now $185 larger every single month. His Medicare copayments are covered. His deductibles are covered. His total annual Medicare out-of-pocket cost is now $0. He called his sister in Columbus, who is 68. She applied. She was approved. She had been eligible for 3 years without knowing it. Gerald cannot recover what he paid between 2018 and 2024, but he stopped losing from the moment he filed. That is what this information is worth. The Medicare Savings Program is not a workaround. It is not a loophole. It is a federal benefit that exists specifically because Congress recognized that fixed-income seniors should not be losing thousands of dollars a year to a premium they cannot afford. The program has existed for 37 years. The gap exists because nobody told you about it. Send this to one person you know who is over 65 and on a fixed income. One share, one conversation. That is potentially $2,200 to $7,400 per year back in their account. every year for the rest of their life. That is not a like. That is not a subscribe. That is a real decision about someone's financial life, and they deserve to make it with the right information. I will see you in the next one. Medicare charges 7.4 million qualifying seniors $2,220 a year in premiums they do not legally owe. There is a federal program, the Medicare Savings Program, that eliminates that premium entirely. In some cases, it eliminates deductibles and co-payments as well. It has existed since 1988. In 37 years, Medicare has never sent a single qualifying enrollee a letter about it. This video is the conversation nobody started with you. Drop a comment. Are you currently paying Medicare Part B premiums? Let me know your state, and I will reply with a direct link to your state's application.